almost hero. It's almost. Okay, that should. Oh, is there a zombie? There is. I don't have a sword. This is critical. 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 I died. Wow, I am horrible at this. Hold on, gotta go grab my nothing. I have nothing. There we go. Also, get rid of this waypoint. Alright. Oh, what's up, guys? It's me, Dustin. Back at it again. You already know it. And today we are playing Monifactory plus Project E. Yay! Let me make sure my... Yep, my stream's going alright. How's the sound? Let me make sure my sound's alright. Alright, awesome. Welcome to Monifactory plus Project E. Now, in the past, I've played Monifactory, and I actually played a little bit of it in VR. But this time, we're gonna be playing Monifactory plus Project E, which is basically just Monifactory, but with some Project E elements to make it a little easier. Because I have a job now, and I can't be spending hundreds and hundreds of hours on a Minecraft mod pack. So having it be a little bit easier would definitely do wonders. And this is actually a server mod pack, so maybe at some point we'll see some guests. Is that another creeper? But yeah, maybe at some point we'll also see some other guests as well. Join the stream. Some dudes, some dude bros, you know. But first things first. My brightness is quite low. There we go. I like the moonlight. Oh wait, no, it was already like that. Oh well. I'll set it to bright anyway. Alright, so Monifactory, if you don't know, is a Minecraft mod pack that is a tech mod pack. And it's a tech mod pack based around Grig Tech. And if you don't know what Grig Tech is, it's basically a mod that has a whole lot of very useful machines that can turn things like gold into gold dust, and redstone into wire. It can alloy different materials together, like redstone and iron, to get like conductive iron. Super useful mod pack, or mod. And the thing is that Grig Tech has multiple different tiers of machines. going all the way up to, I think, UEV, ultra, I want to say efficient voltage? Something like that. And the thing is, that is 11 tiers worth of tech. And while that would be great to try and progress through all by itself, it takes a lot of time, especially with how many machines there are. So Monifactory tries to incorporate the Greg Tech line and tries to also make it a little bit easier for the average player. And it also integrates a whole lot of different mods as well, not just Greg Tech. And they integrate those mods in with Greg Tech itself to make the progression tree a lot more fun and interesting compared to the normal Greg Tech line. And then Project E on top of this is mainly just to make things easier. Project E is a alchemy or transmutation mod, which allows you to get a value from certain materials and allows you to transfer that value into an entirely different material. So this would allow you to get resources that normally would take a very long time to get by transmuting other materials instead. And that makes progressing in a mod pack like this a whole lot easier and less time consuming, which is awesome. Especially for me. But first things first, let's open up our quest book now that I have a whole bunch of food. We love berries. They're very good. And let's open this up and get started on our quest tree. All right. So we have a bunch of hammers now. And axes and shovels. And we also have an advanced prospector. This advanced prospector is our ore finder. But before that, I want to make a house and a little base. You're gonna love my base designs, by the way. They are made up entirely of squares. So if you're a fan of the four-sided shape, then you are most definitely going to enjoy my particular housing designs. Is this actually cutting it all down? Oh my god, it is. Wow. Alright. I'll take it. I think we got enough wood. Goddamn. Alright. I'll take it. Alright, now time to scout out where we want our base to be. Now, I only have 8 gigabytes on of RAM on my server, so I'm not sure how insanely good chunk loading is going to be. Well, we'll see. But let's venture off. By the way, I'm trying out a new soda right now. Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream Zero Sugar. It's actually kind of good. I tried the original zero or strawberries and cream, and it's pretty good. But I think the sugar kind of messes with my system a bit. I'm not entirely sure why, but oh, found a snow area? Oh, that's perfect. I love snow. Oh yeah, the server's starting to show the RAM limit. Trying to load this. Anyways, I tried the regular one and I really did like it, but I think it just messes with my system a little too much. Like my body system. So I'm hoping this zero sugar one will work. This is pretty good. And we got polar bears. Oh, you know what? I should have grabbed a waystone. I should have done that. That was my bad. Is there any land, or is it just all... Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's all just ice. That's alright. I should see if there's any client-side mods that would allow me to have my stream chat on my screen. I'm kind of just tabbing in and out right now. I could, of course, use my Thor to see the chat, but I'm too lazy. I just got off of work, so... Give myself a breather. Well, this is a nice flat land. I might use this. Alright, let's get started here. Or let's go 5. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, we're gonna go with this frame. It's a fatal one. Uh, I need to be careful using the axe because it's meant to chop down trees. I think that's pretty obvious. But if I use it on these logs, it's gonna chop them all down. I don't want that. All right. One, two, three, four, five. Five, six, seven, 8, 10. Oh yeah, since we're in the cold area, you get to see the Aurora Borealis. Alright, I'm thinking this is our window area. I don't know what that means, but okay. Well, something like that. Looks cool. Ooh. Actually, yeah, let's do that instead. Yeah. We can do both. Both is good. Both is good. I just need a wall to use for stuff. All right. Yeah. Dope. All right. Oh, it's not. Cool. Now, you may be wondering, if I'm building this on what is essentially ice, and this entire biome is ice surrounded by water, how am I going to be able to get the resources that I need? And the answer to that is we make a elevator. What is a elevator, you may ask? I've only ever played Minecraft. Well, a elevator is something you make in Terraria, which goes straight towards the bottom of the world, which in Minecraft terms is basically just deep underground. Also, it looks... we almost ran out of wood. All right. Now this entire roof is going to cover up with snow, but that's okay. What we need to do now is we need to be able to, number one, remember our chords. And number two, see if there's anything nearby that we could use to get underground. And it just so happens that we have a railway. So we can go off to the side of our house, and for some reason a skeleton spawned. And we are going to try and make a little tunnel here. We also want to make sure we don't die here. Because if we die here, we're going to have to travel a really long distance. All right. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Oh, bad. Very bad. That was almost really, really bad. All right. And now we have a somewhat functional staircase. And also there is a creeper on my roof. I hate that there's a creeper on my roof. There are multiple creepers on my roof. Oh my god, I am so stupid. Alright, welcome back. Oh god. Well, at least I can get a waystone this time and a bed. Grab a bed. Oh boy. Alright. Negative 100, 1,000. It's gonna be a long journey back. Alright. We are gonna have to go this way. Very much this way. But I do have a waystone this time, so... And a bed. So I am much more prepared this time. compared to our last endeavor. Do you guys remember when boats broke into sticks and wood? I remember. Because I'm old. I'm turning into dust. My ancient Minecraft player. Been playing since 1.0. I'm gonna be talking to my grandkids and I'm gonna be like, remember when boats broke into sticks and wood? And they're gonna say, whatever you say, Grandpa. Hey, Lucky Builder joined. Hey. What's up? He might still be loading in. Oh, I'm not that far from land. I'm only like a few hundred blocks out. Yeah, I'm not that far. I miss boats breaking into sticks and wood. When they removed that, and they gave this thing paddles, a part of me died on the inside. I don't like the new art direction. Why did you start attacking me for no reason? Okay, there is TPA. Sick. Oh boy. The fun part of trying to get back home. These giant ice cliffs. Alright. Welcome back, me. Thank you, me. There's a giant hole in the roof, me. I know, me. Ooh, I think there should be a little bed nook under the stairs. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. I am going to place a torch on this. Well, no, I'm not going to do that corner. I'm going to do like that corner. Need to add the sleep data back. Sick. I don't need to add a sleep data pack. I didn't know this was a thing. I know, but I'm still old. To dust. Minecraft. What's that one song that goes Minecraft? Yeah, I know there's a song that goes like that. Every day I'm mining. Minecraft. Yeah, that's the one. Shawty will love she saying why you lying. I be playing Minecraft. Yeah, elite ball knowledge. Alright, that is some creepers. And take some of these torches. Because I can't make any right now. Look how cool this is, though. I can, like, see through the entire ocean. Okay, well, I can't see through the entire ocean, but I can... It's pretty clear looking through the water. Normally it isn't that clear. Alright, let's see, I did 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I could probably do 4. I feel, yeah, I'll do 4. Oh yeah, and that melts it. I forgot. That was a thing. I don't spend too much time in snow biomes, but I really like the snow. Alright. Crafting table achieved. Is there a crafting station? There is. Definitely want a crafting station instead. Alright. Oh. Torch is melting the ice. Right. I suppose I should try and work on converting all of this. I wonder if redstone torches work for this. Probably not. I think redstone torches work differently than regular torches. In terms of melting temp, I don't think they actually melt. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Need to be careful of what time it is, because I don't want to stay up too late. I'm old. Older than dirt. Is this stream just gonna be me complaining about how old I am? I'm not even like actually that old, but I feel really old. Is this what having a job does to a man? Honestly, I was thinking I was old before I got a job, so that's not really a fair thing to say. It's not because of the job that I feel like I'm old. I think it's because of all the freaking stuff that happens in the world, bro. Do I don't have any wood. Alright, let's go mining. Oh, you know what? I should have brought some dirt. Okay, well, I can slash set home. Reminder, set home is a thing. Was it this way? I feel like it was either this way or that way. I say this way or that way, but yeah, okay, it is this way. Since this Dr. Pepper has 0 sugar, it's also gonna help me not stay up as much, but then again, it's also got caffeine. Does it say how much caffeine? Yet. Caffeine content, 41 milligrams per 12 ounces. So that's probably like tea level caffeine. Half a coffee. Alright. Almost. Oh, powdered snow. Yay. Everyone's favorite. Okay, can you not kill me? Alright, so I'm gonna need some saplings, and I'm also gonna need some dirt. That way I can grow some trees. The cool part about living on the ice is that I can probably just make like an underground water window thing. It'd be really cool. I build underwater instead of building underground. With the underground, it's subtractive building, but with the building underwater, it's additive. Can you not? Seriously? Even while burning, you still want to kill me. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I don't need this or that or that. Okay. We do have Ultimine. All right, reminder. Slash back is a thing. I could have totally done that. All right, rooted dirt, coarse dirt. I don't need that. All right. Let's go home. Sweet. Okay. Let's build some chests, shall we? Store stuff. Temporarily. So make some doors. The door. Oh, you know what? Could do that. I don't exactly want this on the outside, but this makes my job a whole lot easier. All right. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Time is it? Yeah. I'm so good. Let's go mining, shall we? Or at least attempt some kind of mining trip. Now, I am unaware of how far down we can really go here before we end up hitting water again. It looks like that is how far. Which isn't the worst in the world, but I think what I'm gonna do is build a square around it going straight down. And then I'm gonna fill up one side with wood. And so I can drop down, hopefully. All I gotta do is also build that up at the same time. Ooh, I just did it bad. Okay. That could have been catastrophic. Oh my god, I wish I had some light. I cannot see for crap. Okay. May have slightly miscalculated, but it's not horrible. That is not what I meant to do. Okay. So that's good now, I think. Yeah. So I should be able to break all of these. No, it's still... Really? Okay, so maybe I just can't break the top one. Yeah, okay. So I'm good all the way until here. Cool. Alright, let's grab a torch so I can actually see things on my screen. And then I can just boop, like that. Okay. So I'm gonna have to dig like 3. 3 down, something like that. Alright. And then... Okay, well maybe not that way. Or that way. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Oh no! Stop! Stop! I need to go lower. Or... on my days. Do something like this. Oh, loot chest. Sick. Alright, grab this. Bring it down here. Alright. Now we can mine and craft. So I'm gonna take this and actually put it in my offhand. Oh, that looks weird. What in the heck? What in the world? What if I turn it off? Oh. Well, that looks weird. These are not the sounds I want to be hearing right now at 10 o'clock at night. Almost 11. With this weird ass shading. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, let's do something like that. Oh, shoot. Forgot about that. Bro, this is the creepiest freaking thing ever. You know, normally you have scary mods like From the Fog. But no, Monifactory, with handheld lights, that's pretty scary. Those freaking monsters spawned right in front of me. Alright. Now this is our deposits. So it looks like we can actually find some iron here if we need it. I'm gonna place that down. Why? Genuinely. Alright, FTB chunks. I'm gonna need to claim. Alright. I do not want a creeper blowing up my stuff, alright? Especially not when it comes like right from outside. But okay, we got some cobblestone. I'm gonna put it in this chest. We should make ourselves a furnace. And make a furnace, I shall. Furnace? I'm feeling a bit furnace. Alright. Crafting station, this is gonna be... Oh boy. So I think it should go on the right side instead. I'm gonna need a pretty big chest with the crafting station. What kind of storage solutions do we have? Drawers? Okay, well, it doesn't have specific mods for storage. It's got a backpack. Or it doesn't list specific mods. I know A2 is storage, but that's not happening for a while. Gonna be honest. And I know we don't have create chest. We got ender chest. It also said we had functional storage. Which is something, I guess. We should also... Do we have toms? We do not have toms. Oh. Okay. We got tiered chests. Steel chests, aluminum chests. Stainless steel. Okay. Sophisticated storage. We have sophisticated storage. But I can't do that yet, so... I guess a regular chest is gonna have to be the best I can do right now. Alright. Let's get some basic materials in there, just cobblestone and wood. Maybe some sticks. Alright, let's look at our quests here. We need iron. Okay. Well, we were on top of a iron deposit. Ow. So... I guess we just start digging down this way. Does it say what level iron? Negative 40 to 10. Okay. So I got a ways. Okay, not that way. Okay, we're in deep slate territory. And clay again. Alright, I am in negative 10, so I'm gonna do a tunnel here. It looks like we got some kind of thing going on there. And I'm gonna dig straight. This way. All right. Iron. Oh, I think it shows me the iron on the level that I'm currently at. Okay. So going this way. Yeah, I'm on iron right now. I just don't know where it is. Okay, well now that I know that, I should try and go back up. That is a baby zombie. I don't want to deal with that. Okay. I seriously need torches. I don't care if they're from down here. I just need torches. Some kind of a light source. Over here playing Temple Run. Can't I just run across one block? I thought I could. I thought that was a thing. Guess not. Alright. Torch. A witch. There's a witch down here. Oh my god, the monsters are having a field day down here. We got witches, we got spiders. Oh my god. And I think they started a fight because, creeper just blew up. The tunnel. Yes, the tunnel. Bro, I just had the most ridiculous, like, cave experience. There was just a bajillion monsters down here. It looks like they killed each other, but there was a billion monsters. Just everywhere. Also oh, I got a zombie trophy. Seriously. Cool, we got a zombie trophy. But there was a billion monsters down here. Like, you see how many freaking bats there are? I swear there was increased spawn rates. Is the witch still trying to fight something? Where's the witch? What? That scared the crap out of me. Is the freaking witch invisible? Is he invincible? Da, 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 da. What? Oh my god, the witch is invisible. Are you over here? Okay, I think it despawned. Bro, that was crazy. What? That scared the crap out of me. Was I just blind? I couldn't see it. Anyway, I was looking for iron. So, I guess I should just mine this way. Let's hold this in my offhand. Get the creepy lighting going on here. Alright, iron. I went past it. Iron is somewhere close to here. Okay. Somewhere here. I don't know where, but it's somewhere here. Right? Yeah. It's so close I can smell it. Not really. Iron smells like blood. And I don't really know what blood smells like. Probably smells pretty bad. I would get a iron lung from smelling blood. Make sure to check J. Yeah, I did. It said 10 for iron, negative 40 to 10. So I think I just gotta keep going down. I could also do this. Oh, we found pyrite. Which I think classifies as iron. Yes. Yes, it does. We have found iron. Now time to figure out where the bottom of this vein is so that I can build a staircase. While breaking all my tools. Okay, it looks like the vein stops here. So I think it's safe by hear creepy noises, number one, and number two, just go ham. Go ham on this tunnel. Oh, this is the One Punch Man one. This soundtrack always reminds me of like One Punch Man. Saitama's theme. I don't really need a lot of this. Drink water. You know what? You're right. I should drink liquids. I'm gonna grab a liquid. That's the part that always sounds like the Saitama's theme to me. It's ba, 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 ba. And Saitama's theme is ba 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 ba. It's so close. All right. Throw all of that off. I don't need it. Only time I'm gonna need it is once I get the Project E stuff going, because then I can just throw everything in the Project E table. Also, I got vitamin water. So I did get water. It's too bad we never got a season 3. Yeah. Honestly, it's such a shame that they decided to stop after season 2. Didn't even get to finish the entire manga. I was really hoping to see Garu. What is it? Universal Garu or something like that? Like actual true monster form Garu. I was really hoping to see that, but you know, such a shame. What is this even for? It's just a trophy. I have no use. No use for this. Alright, but we got raw iron now. I should try and make some charcoal. First and foremost. And for that, we should run it in parallel. For 3 furnaces is better than 1. I'm getting really good at quick tabbing for my chat. I could also put this on my second screen and then just boom. Made 8 furnaces off that. Yeah. That's one thing I kind of keep forgetting, is that like doing things in parallel is so much better than trying to do it one by one and waiting like an eternity. Imagine having a bot that checks Minecraft chat and puts it in your live chat. That would be pretty cool. I want to have it sync up my actual YouTube chat with my Minecraft chat. I need a mod that can do that. But that would also be pretty cool, just sync the Minecraft chat with my live chat. I can only hope that nobody uses that for malicious intent. Let's just call it. And you know, says some very bad things in the live chat and then it just shows up on my screen. That's why having a second monitor is really good. But I don't know how I would set that up. Maybe I would put a monitor on top of my monitor. Insert funny joke here. That is some amazing Java. That is amazing Java you got right there. I'm surprised you memorized the system.out. I would completely forget that. Alright, let's switch this over to iron. What does it take to make a philosopher's stone? Oh my god, what? Wait, hold on. Transmutation table. Okay, I was gonna say. What? I was gonna say, dude. Dude, that's all the way in Eevee. Okay, I just need 2 Moni quarters. Okay. Okay. Holy cow, I was about to flip my lid, dude. I put Project E in this mod pack, and it's not even gonna be available until, like, what? 300 hours? No, not even that. That's like 500 hours in. I don't need that. Use EMI, Discord and GitHub. Yeah, I get that. Thankfully EMI. Yeah, I know how to use EMI. I'm smart. I've done this before. I've played these games before. Kind of. Wrought iron is just smelting, yeah. Learning about EMI was the greatest thing ever. Dude, yes. EMI is so nice. Dude, the freaking recipe trees, oh my god, I love it so much. I love it so much. Like, alright, let's look up a macerator. So, looking up this, you would think, okay, yeah, seems pretty reasonable. But then you go into here and expand everything. And you can set favorite recipes as well. And here you have listed all of the specific items that you need. Hold on, there was this. Here's listed all the specific items you need for a macerator. It is so nice being able to see that. Okay, can I set this to borderless full screen? Why is borderless not actually full screen? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Wrought iron. Yay! I am in the ULV age. Now for Moni coins. I know I get them by getting certain materials. Like a certain amount of materials. So it's a stack of 64. So if I get a stack of 64 iron, I get 1 Moni quarter. Okay. And what about copper? I also get a Moni quarter. Okay. So there's our 2 Moni quarters for the transmutation table. I am a genius. And then we can just throw all of our stuff in the transmutation table, and we will be absolutely cooking. We will be cooking. I'm gonna make sure to keep 1 iron thing so that I can actually duplicate that. I got the quarters on accident as I just happen to have a stack of iron and copper. Oh. Awesome. Yeah. Having Project E in this mod pack is going to make things a lot easier, but the reason why I wanted to make things easier is because you've got school, I've got a job. Really's got a job. We're busy a lot of the time, and we just don't have the time that we used to. So having one that's like we can kind of dabble in and out of would be kind of nice. And I think Project E definitely helps that out with this. I still want it to kind of be complex and have all these tech trees and stuff like that because I just love it. But it also being somewhat fun at the same time and not like super time consuming, I feel like would be a good thing. Give Lucky Builder 10 billion money. Honestly, bro, if I had $1 billion, I would literally just stream Minecraft all day. I would live in like a normal house with like upgraded security and then just stream Minecraft. Pursue the arts, even though I didn't really do that while I was just sitting at home, but you know, if I had $1 billion, you know, it'd be a lot easier. And then I would also donate some of the money. Oh my god, he's so charitable. No. I mean, I would like to consider myself charitable, I presume, but not really that much. I just think if I had that much money, I would not want to keep most of it to myself. That's my thought process. Heck, I give away some of the money that I have right now just because I don't particularly need it. Although recently, since I've been grocery shopping, if I had that much, I don't think I could spend it all. Yeah, like trying to figure out stuff to spend that on. I could buy 2 gigabytes of RAM. I could buy 2 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM with that much money, bro. One really big pizza. Yeah, you can make one really big pizza, like Mr. Beast style. Today, I made one really big pizza. Why? Because I was kind of hungry. Alright. Money quarter. I was feeling a little rumbly in my tummy. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna spend $1 billion on a pizza. And don't worry, it wasn't delivery. It was DiGiorno. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, honestly, it's a good thing they didn't make the Moni quarters have any EMC value. Bro, what do you mean JoJo reference? Everything is a JoJo reference. Why does a redstone torch not have an EMC value? This is one of the greatest mysteries of all time. But okay, we are in the... Ooh, it's 11 o'clock. Alright. I think I'm gonna make the transmutation table, put everything in it, and then that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. But alright, we got pretty far. Pretty decently in. You know, got the first quest done. Oh yeah, iron furnace. In a second. Once I get this transmutation table. Alright. Boom. And then, boom. Yay! Wait a minute. It places on the wall like that? What? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm gonna be an EV by the time you get back on. Yeah, probably. With Project E, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, throw all of this stuff. Charcoal doesn't have an EMC value? What? That's actually crazy. I'm gonna assume, okay, that does have an EMC value. Which I guess makes sense. It's the quest book. Don't want to lose that. Okay. Everything here, I think, doesn't have an EMC value, so I think we're all good. Throw all this stuff in there. And, yeah. Sick. What's my EMC value? It says in the top left what your EMC value is. So, like... Oh, wait, are you talking about raw coal? I don't know. But it does say how much EMC you have in the top left. I guess. What's my EMC value? What is the EMC value of a Minecraft player? If I decided to grab my friend really easy and shove him into my EMC table, I would probably be able to make a nether star. Okay, maybe not another star. What's a really high EMC value item? Oh god. I don't know, my EMC value is like obsidian. That's like 64. Diamond. Diamond doesn't have an EMC value. Huh. Coal? Coal doesn't have an EMC value. So alchemical coal doesn't have one either. Emerald? Emerald doesn't have one. It's gotta be like a raw. Okay, raw coal has an EMC value of 256. Which is crazy that raw coal exists, but, you know, I don't know. All right, we got a lot of copper now. A lot of iron. Let's make some iron furnaces. Now we got upgraded furnaces. Yay! Okay. What's next up on the list? Oh, we can actually make copper furnaces. All right, take 3. What is this, silver?
Oh my gosh, guys. They're talking about me. You know, Silver from the Sonic series.
Silver, nobody cares, Silver.
Well, that's not very nice, Shadow.
I'm so stupid. Alright. So, did that, whoa. Honestly, I'm just gonna take a freaking cake because I, I hate that stupid exclamation point. Sophisticated storage. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, but I need steel for that. Because the first one is steel. GT fluid pipes. So the first one is all the different tools. So I need gray grot iron. So I need a file, a mortar. I'm gonna say hammer, wire cutter, saw, screwdriver. I don't want a knife, I guess. I think that's one of them. That's powered. I think that's all the tools. Don't need the knife. Okay, that's all the different tools that I need. I wish I could like queue them in EMI. Like queue the different items. I know I can do that, and that shows up there. But it doesn't show up here because of this is in the way. So what I'm gonna do is on my right sidebar, I'm going to add favorites so that I can actually see that. And I'm gonna need plate, which I'm gonna need that. No. I want this. Stop it. Why are you like this? Okay, there. And then we do that. Iron mortar. That's the right one. We're gonna want that, which is that. Screwdriver. Oh, this is the complicated one. Which one of these is... Oh, there's an iron one. Red steel, steel, bronze. Okay, well I have that, but want to select the wrought iron one. There we go. Boom. Boom. This is gonna need one of those, which is gonna need an iron saw. Boom. Okay. Boom. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna need 25 more of that. And I'm also gonna need some sticks. Let's get some iron going. I can craft that. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna need to actually cook the iron itself. Let's do that first. Oh no, I said I was gonna go to sleep after I made the furnaces. What has my life become? This is what happens when I start playing Minecraft. Lose track of time. Alright. Really? Oh, there we go. Use connected resources false. Yes. That's what I want. So if I do this, yeah, it only makes 5. Okay, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Pretty sure I made a majority of what I needed. Cobble. Oh, I need stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there are multiple items that can be used to make one recipe, you can have it default to one of those. Yeah, that's the favorites thing. I love it so much. Alright. One of these. So that's 6, and then need this. Which makes 7. So that's all the tools, grab them all. and that should be complete. Yep. All right. We are getting places. And then I'm gonna need more materials. All right. Well, that, even though it was only a little bit, is the stream for today. I love Monifactory. It's one of my favorite mod packs, just because it's great tech, but it also kind of tries to make it a little easier. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream. Peace.